Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Jessie. This is Playful Moon Tarot. So grateful to have you here, and thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I am truly grateful. In today's Pick a Card, we are going to be checking in with our guardian angels to see what messages come forward. All of the timestamps will be in the description box down below, as well as my website and Instagram if you guys want to book a personal reading or follow along for daily tarot. Let's get into your guys' readings. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading. You guys were drawn to the Angel of Happiness card. And this angel is here to remind you that happiness is not found in our external worlds, in the things that we have, in the material possessions. It's more about cultivating that inner landscape of happiness. And so maybe you guys have been going through it a little bit at the time that I'm filming this. This is eclipse season. Things are coming to an end. I'm feeling that maybe you guys are really going through a lot of really deep changes right now that are all going to be for the better and that are divinely guided, but it doesn't take away from the fact that things are coming to an end, and there's sadness about that. Hold on one second. And there's a longing and really wanting to get to those better times, those calmer waters. I'm seeing a lot of sunshine and just that feeling of being outdoors in the sun when it's nice and warm. Oops. There's a real sense of wanting those good times back again. Hold on, let me get those cards. Okay. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and we also have the Page of Pentacles. And what's the bottom card? Page of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, I feel like something big just kind of came to an end, and now you need to start to move forward. And that's why that Angel of Happiness is here, is because I have a real deep sense that you guys are really having to leave behind things that used to really bring you a lot of happiness. And now, for whatever reason, that relationship, that job, it's just not in alignment with who you are now and where you're going. And so there is a sense of a closing and an ending. And the 10 of Pentacles talks to us about family and legacy and things like that. I'm really getting for some of you that are drawn to this read that there's a divorce or something like that. Not for everybody, but I'm picking up on some of you that the home that you guys had built might be kind of needing to go two separate ways. There might be kids involved. There's just some reshuffling of possessions, wealth, finances. They're just showing me things moving, and things are all going to shake out the way that they need to for everybody's highest good. Allowing this change to happen is what is bringing in this new next thing for you, because we also have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there is something new coming in. A new way of being, a new job, a new place to live, and for some of you, a new relationship, romantic or friendship. But there's a real sense that you've been given this opportunity, and I say opportunity because endings are new beginnings, and I know that they can be really sad, and we don't want to let go of the things that we held dear to us at one point. But there's a sense that you guys have had a passion maybe that's been on the back burner for a little bit, and this change is going to allow you to deepen your understanding of what this new thing is, get reconnected with a passion of yours, something that you've been putting on the back burner, really thinking about, but not sure how it would fit in. And now it's kind of fitting in, because what they're saying for some of you is that you used to think that that was a pipe dream. It was kind of that energy of when pigs fly. But now they're saying that the wheel is turning and clearing this out for this new thing to come in, the new relationship, the new home, the new whatever is on the horizon for you guys. There's a real sense of owning your destiny, owning your future, having a say now in where you're going. Really being mindful about your thoughts and the words that you speak to yourself and others about how you are crafting this new thing that's coming into your life. New job, new situation, new home. Even though there is loss attached to it, there is a new beginning. Things are balancing out. We're getting back into the balance of giving and receiving, and allow yourself to receive the help that you are being offered by others. Some of you might feel very resistant about asking for help. Allow that help to come in for you guys right now. And what this angel of happiness is reminding you is that this new passion, this new thing that you've kind of had on the back burner, is really going to be able to come about when you allow yourself to really cultivate that inner landscape. Here with the Queen of Swords, she's very much in control of where she lets her mind go, the thoughts that she's going to breathe life into. And there's a real sense for you guys that being very mindful of your thoughts, being very mindful of your actions, being very mindful about the opportunities. Yes, that there is an ending, but the word opportunities just keeps coming over and over and over again. Opportunities, opportunities, opportunities. See this as an opportunity. And whatever this new thing that's coming in for you guys, I feel like you guys are going to hold it really near and dear, especially once you guys start creating and getting in touch with this space of cultivating that inner joy, that inner happiness. It will take root and it will start to have a ripple effect, and it will affect other people in a very positive way. It will allow you to live in a more balanced state, and allow you to connect with a happiness that maybe you haven't been connected to in a really long time. But there's a real sense of whatever this new thing that's coming in for you, to really treasure it. Think of it as a gift from the universe. Think of it as an opportunity, something new and exciting coming in. And I'm not saying that to take away from any of the heartache that you guys might feel. But when things come to an end and there's nothing more left to be said or done, we have to allow it to end and really start to pivot and go towards the new that's being offered. Okay. We all get faced with these choices in our life, and I feel when you guys really start to cultivate this for yourself, it is going to be something that really brings in balance. I feel like you guys are going to be giving and receiving in a very balanced way. I feel other people will be able to benefit from the lessons and the wisdom that you guys are carrying right now, going through this certain situation. And so really understanding that we cultivate our happiness from within, not our worldly possessions, not anything like that, really allowing that happiness to come from within. Get connected with your heart space and really allow those new energies and frequencies to come in for you guys. So I hope something in that message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Hello, group 2. You guys were drawn to the Angel of Creativity. And the Angel of Creativity is here to let you know that it is time to really start cultivating all of that creativity within you and thinking outside the box, really allowing yourself and your imagination and your intuition to go to new places that maybe you guys haven't gone to yet before. And so this could be through writing, it could be through music, it could be through song and dance, it could be through photography, it could be through, there's so many different avenues of creation that this card talks about. You could be writing a book, you could be doing poetry, you could be doing art, you could be doing anything that is creative, song, dance, anything that you find to be really inspiring and invigorating that is helpful to others, as well as it provides healing. When we do art, there's a real sense of healing. There's a real sense of getting connected with the divine in a way in which you're co-creating. You are tapped in, you're co-creating in that moment, you're bringing to life what the other side wants to, have down here in the earthly plane for everybody to experience, or those meant to find it to experience. Okay, and 2 more. Okay. So we have the 6 of Cups. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. We've got the Sun and the 4 of Swords. We've got the Emperor and the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant and the 2 of Swords. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles. And where they want me to go first is the 4 of Swords. You guys might be going through a rest period or have been feeling a little bit like the creative energy isn't there. There's like that lack of creativity. There's that lack of drive. There's feeling a little bit stagnant, feeling a little bit like we're not quite sure where we want to go next or what we want to create next. And so there's a real sense that when we rest and get quiet, that's when our intuition can really talk to us. And we all go through creative blockages. It doesn't mean that you are lacking in any way. Really, what I see creative blockages is as just us being a little bit too overcome with maybe old energies or things like that we haven't moved from. And so having a good cry if you need to cry, getting out, moving your body, taking a walk in nature, doing something to shake up that energy a little bit can release some of those blocks. It's not that you're not a creative person. It's just there's some energy that might be a little bit sticky around you. So this might be a very specific message for somebody, but if it resonates, get out, move, shake your body, shake that energy, get creative in different ways. And also get quiet. You don't have to just sit on a rock and meditate in total silence. Even just doing something like doodling, taking a bike ride, going on a walk, being mindful when you're driving and thinking of all the different things that you're seeing around you. Name something. Name 3 things that you're grateful for. There's just a sense of kind of coming back, like the energy might be a little bit scattered, or for some that feel a little bit of a blockage. At the time that I'm filming this, if you see this around the time that I upload this video, it's also eclipse season. Eclipse season can leave everybody feeling a little out of focus. Nothing's quite, we're just not, the energy is a little scattered. So this, is just kind of a temporary little stagnation. but also a chance to kind of really get back in touch with your inner voice. They keep wanting you to kind of just really get in touch with your inner voice. And for some of you, you guys can't really see your way forward right now, and that's okay. For some of you, you guys might be feeling like you need to pivot, maybe take a different direction with what you're trying to create. Just be really open to how things are coming about and manifesting in your life. Being really open to other things, other different mediums that you might not have experienced before. And they're saying also maybe take like a free drawing class or a free writing class. Look around in your community and see if there's somebody that's offering some type of class. Even if let's say you're like a visual artist or something like that, and there's like a writing class or something that you're interested in, even if it maybe, isn't your normal cup of tea, they're saying to just try some new things because it might really bring in some new ideas and some new inspirations. Take yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit. Nothing too shocking, nothing too jarring, nothing that makes you feel on the spot or intimidated, but something that maybe challenges you a little bit, but in a fun way. And they're saying have fun with it and laugh about it. And if you make a mistake or your writing doesn't come out super great or whatever, it's okay. It was about the experience and the process of it. And for some of you, I feel like you guys have been watching your finances a little bit. For some of you, I feel like your finances are tied to what you want to create, and you're not feeling like you're getting the financial gain that you want to see from your creative side. And it's coming. The sun is here, and we're going to get there. But there's a sense that you guys are kind of closed off a little bit too and really holding on. And that what they want you to do is allow the energy to flow. Really allow the energy to flow. Get back into the balance of giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. We all go through phases where, our garden didn't give us as many vegetables as we wanted, but that's okay. Be thankful for the vegetables that you get, right? And then give freely without expectation, because when we give from a place of knowing that the universe is going to give it back to us, that opens up a lot more magic as well. There's a real sense of needing to balance some things out, and it could also be how you are perceiving things too. But know what you're worth, and don't be scared to ask for what you're worth either. So there's a real sense of needing to go in and kind of unlocking about maybe how you feel about money, about maybe how you feel about your worth. What is your creative art worth? Really check in with yourself and really ask, your intuition, your guides to help you with this, because there's a real sense of, giving without being scared that you're not going to get something back. Okay. We give freely and receive freely is really what they're saying. And create from a place that brings you joy, that you want to make others feel joyful, and that creates more joy in the world. Do something for the love of it, not for what it might bring you as far as finances or followers or something like that. There's a real sense right now that really getting back in touch with that creative side of why you wanted to do it in the first place. Did it make you happy? Did it make you feel joyful? Did it allow you to connect with others? What was the first place where this dream started to manifest? And they want you to go back to that. King of Cups energy, really getting back in touch with what emotionally fulfills you. And when we are taking care of ourselves and we are emotionally fulfilled, that really allows us to give from a freer place. And the King of Cups is He understands creating things from a place of joy and then leaving it at that. That being enough in and of itself, not having to get any type of a material gain out of it, doing it because it fills him up and he is able to give that. And he trusts that whatever he needs will be given back to him, but creating from that place of joy so that his community that he's building can be joyful about that instead of more of a material numbers, how much it sold for, things like that, going back to that place of creativity. Now, of course, we all need to pay our bills. I'm not saying doing things for free. That also ties back into that Four of Pentacles card where some of you don't know your worth around your creative process. But there's an unlocking that needs to happen around doing it for the love of doing it. Then the other things follow, okay? Then the money follows, the success follows, the subscribers or whatever, the however, like your book sales or all of that follows when we really create from a space of love and enjoyment because it makes us joyful. And then that has a ripple effect out. So, Emperor and Queen of Pentacles really start to cultivate that inner world, that inner kingdom, really making your inner world magical and building and creating your inner world in a way that will bring you personal joy that then overflows. And Queen of Pentacles understands that, things take time and she's willing to allow things to blossom at their own pace. She's still going to show up. She's still going to do what she needs to do on a daily basis to nurture the things that she wants to see come to fruition. But she also understands the art of patience and allowance and acceptance for how that particular creative thing needs to blossom into this existence. And the Sun. The sun is out to let you know that your creations are going to be successful. The sun is shining down on you. It's bringing you joy, and the angel of creativity is watching over you and asking you to really think outside the box, really go into your heart space, create from a space that brings you joy, and then that ripple effect will take hold and go out into the world when it's ready. So I hope something in that message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. You guys were drawn to the Angel of Femininity card. And this card talks to us about really getting back in touch with that divine feminine energy. So some of you might be have really been going hard, going strong, really stuck in that masculine energy of getting things done, getting things accomplished. And this angel is here to let you know that it's time to switch gears a little bit and kind of go into those nurturing spaces, those slowing down spaces, allowing spirit to take over and help us on our journey. Really allowing for ourselves to be cared for by ourselves and others, enjoying the simplicities of life, and really just allowing that balance of the doing and then the rest and the relaxation, because when we get back into those spaces of resting and relaxation, we can really start to unlock some more magic. So we have the Lovers card, we have the Temperance card, we've got Four of Wands and Two of Swords. We've got the Two of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Death card and we have the Nine of Cups. And I really feel like with this Death card, there is a sense for you guys. I feel like a lot of you guys that are going to be drawn to this reading are very, that kind of type A personality where you really get a sense of accomplishment from the doing and the achievements and the goal setting. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not shaming that at all. What this angel is bringing to your attention is that the femininity energy also gets things done. And it's really important to have that balance. And they're saying to deepen the connection with this side of yourself. So I feel like for most of you that are drawn to this reading, you have a very strong relationship with the masculine side of you. And now it's time to really allow that to transform a little bit so that you guys can also understand the magic of the divine feminine and how being is also just enough. Just being, just existing, sitting on your couch doing nothing is still just as divine. Because I feel there's a deep sense of if I'm not, accomplishing things, then my worth goes down for some of you. That might be very specific, but there's a underlying of that feeling. And when we make something new, things kind of take time. So give yourself a lot of grace through this, because I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a little bit challenging to realize that doing nothing is okay. And sometimes we just really need to give the wheel over to spirit, over to our guides, over to the universe. Hey, take over for a little bit. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's totally okay. And I feel like this is really going to deepen a relationship that, the relationship you have with yourself and your inner knowing. I feel like this transformation is really going to bring about some changes for you guys that really build a more stable relationship with yourself, with your wants, with your desires, and unlocking a understanding. Because they're saying that both sides of the mind are just as valuable. So when both of these work together, you can get more done. Even if you're not actively doing anything, more things can get done when we balance out these two sides of ourselves. And I feel like for some of you guys, there's an energy that the divine feminine is trying to bring in for you guys. There's new ways of thinking, and there's also new ways of doing things, or a new passion, or a new something that is kind of on the horizon for you that maybe you don't feel is going to be beneficial, but it is. And that's going to be so different for every one of you. So I don't really have an example. They're not giving me an example. But what they're showing me is the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords, these two parts, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, coming together. There's a real sense that when we start to work with both of these energies equally within our soul, there's really going to be some new magic that's unlocked for you guys, some new understandings, and you guys might even get like a new spark of creative drive, or you guys might have an idea of what that creative spark is, and now it's time to act on it. And getting in touch with the divine feminine is really going to help unlock that next level of magic for you guys, because and we also have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, which are both very, very, very successful cards. So I feel like when you guys really start to unlock this divine feminine energy within you, more magical things are going to happen. When we sit in silence, even if we just take a pause, say like once a week for 30 minutes, you're going to sit on your couch, you're going to unplug from your phone, unplug from the TV, unplug from everything electronic. Sit there with like a glass of water or tea or something like that, or a little bit of juice or something, and just sit and stare out the window and really focus on a plant or something and get really quiet and just see what pops into your mind. See what kind of creative spark is given to you. See, especially for, creative people, we really need that quiet time. I'm not saying that you have to meditate every single morning or anything like that, but really allowing a little bit of quiet time each week to do nothing. It's so beneficial for us. I just recently took a 4-day vacation and I came back and I was like, man, I really need to do that more often, because just allowing myself to spend 4 days where I really wasn't doing much. I mean, I did stuff, but I spent a lot more time resting than doing. And it really unlocked some magic for me. And there's a real sense of when we allow ourselves to slow down, take a break, take a breather, we come back even stronger. We come back more revitalized, full of energy, full of love, I was just doing my job better. Everything just felt better after taking that break. And so wherever you can fit this into your week of really just starting to practice sitting in the quiet and allowing this divine feminine energy of the do nothing, and really accepting that it's okay to do nothing sometimes, is really going to unlock some more magic for you guys. And I really feel like it's going to unlock new levels of success, new ways of doing things, new ways of being. And when we also care for ourselves too in that way, and nurture ourselves and give ourselves, our body, like a rest, because we're not machines, we're humans. We're made to do, some stuff throughout the day, but then it's also very beneficial for us to then rest and integrate and allow spirit or whatever to take over, right? There's really just this sense and this energy in this reading of really being open and allowing this energy of the do nothing to really show you what kind of magic lays in those potentials of doing nothing. Okay. So I really hope that something in that message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.